Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to take a minute to go over or just to talk about the, branding changes that you've noticed, I'm sure. I got a new logo and all that, new little banner on YouTube. And mostly I just wanted it to kind of reflect what I was going for the channel overall, you know. I really want to be a strong voice in the Protestant lane, I suppose, Baptist lane. You know, I feel like most of the prominent channels in the faith space are, at least the ones I know, Pints with Aquinas, Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, all of them are they're all Catholic or whatever, and the ones that I do know that are Protestant are, that's not their main thing, talking about that. They're usually involved with politics or whatever else as their main point of discussion. But I kind of wanted to fill that gap. And, I listen to Pints with Aquinas and Michael Knowles. I realize Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh that's not their main topic either. But anyway, I watch them. I enjoy their perspective. But I want to try to lead the way in the Protestant lane here. I feel like we're really missing a strong, non-conforming voice. So much of Protestant denominations have given in to, as Elon would call it, the woke mind virus. But yeah, I want to try to fill that gap and try to build something, a powerful message in the faith that I believe in. And overall, I think a lot of times we can get caught up in the denominational differences, and it really doesn't matter as much as people make it out to be. As long as you believe the base of what we consider Christian doctrine, Jesus died for our sins, and through the only way to salvation is through his death and resurrection, and you're a Christian, and we shouldn't get too caught up in it, but also at the same time, the Protestant side of the equation isn't represented nearly as well as I'd hope, as I'd want it to be. And I don't mean to bash the ones that are there. There's just, in my taste anyway, I feel like there's something missing. And I want to try to fill it. Anyway, so the logo change, I changed it to kind of have a more masculine feel. And not that I didn't like the logo that I had. And it's not necessarily going away completely in certain products or whatever, we're still going to use it. There's going to be a book coming out next year titled Rely on Faith that logo is going to be used for still. But as far as the channel goes, I want to try to shape it to be kind of rugged, masculine, American Christianity. That's kind of look I'm going for. I might still tweak it. I don't know, I tried to match the format of the old logo with a different feel. I don't know if it necessarily works, so we may still tweak it a little here and there. But that's that. And as far as the direction of the channel we're going, as far as videos, the Read With Me series, I don't think it worked. Just looking at the numbers, didn't work. But it served its purpose in the sense that it got me more comfortable being on camera and getting used to hearing my voice over a video and messing with it and putting it on YouTube. So it served its purpose in that sense. And it got me more comfortable talking about the Bible and faith stuff. But that being said, we gotta switch it up here to something that will actually get views and get on people's screens. So we're gonna change that up to the Explained series. The next one will be Exodus Explained. And rather than just sitting there reading it, we're gonna kind of make it into a storytelling type deal. I'm sorry about my dog. To where I kind of cover the story highlights and then do some analysis and key takeaways, highlights type deal, and how we can use the lessons in today's world. And again, that's going to be called the Explained series. First one is Exodus Explained. That'll be starting in December. And we're going to continue with this Defeating Lust and Sunday Morning Coffee. Defeating Lust, we got 9 chapters left out of 12. So more of those will be coming next week. I have the outlines for all of them written, but get at least one more next week. I really want to try to batch these out, or not batch them out. I really want to try to knock them out as fast as I can. I don't want to be stuck in that mindset, I covered it in the first video. One of the major points is to not be thinking about it so much, and making it is meant put me in that headspace a lot. So I need to get that done, and then have the Bible study, the devotional, whatever you want to call it, done as well. But anyway, so more of that's coming next week. And then Sunday Morning Coffee ain't going anywhere. I made a new logo for it. This week's episode will be coming out next week. So there won't be one this Sunday. The one this Sunday will come out on Thanksgiving. And then the following Sunday we'll get back on our normal schedule. But I got a new logo for it, kind of matching the theme here. If you look on the YouTube banner, you can see it there. I like how that one turned out. I don't think we'll be changing it. The old one just kind of looks a little more soft and feminine. And if my fiance or my mom ever want to do some YouTube on here, make a video and put it up, I'll use it for that. And certain things, like I said, certain products. It still has a role. But anyway, and then one new thing we're going to be doing is Culture Club, which I'm thinking is also on the what you call it, on the on the banner. But we're just doing reviews on certain pieces of content like movies, TV shows, books, music. Just try to put a different spin. They are going to be, it is going to be faith-based content, like, hey, Angel Studios got a new movie out, should you go see it, type of deal. You know, is this one going to make you cringe so much you want to jump off a roof? Or is it pretty good? Most of their stuff's pretty good these days, but like the one they just had, Truth or Treason, I believe, pretty good. But anyway, and some of them are going to be loosely faith-based to try to get a little more of a broad audience, to kind of use that as the funnel for them to funnel in here. But that'll be interesting. The first one will be out in December. You'll at least have one in December. I don't know when or what it'll be on yet, but you'll have one in December. That's Culture Club. It's also on the YouTube banner. I think I already said that. Anyway, there's also going to be some just broad topic videos. I don't know how much of those we're going to be doing, but there will be some. And also there's going to be more content series. Like once Defeating Lust is done, I know I already want to do a life after divorce, a little series and Bible study as well. Kind of how you can pick up the pieces. If you didn't know, I'm divorced, you know, so got that on my resume here. And then, so I have some other ideas as well that we'll work on. Have video series, courses. When I say course, I just mean it's going to be listed as a course on YouTube. You don't have to pay for it. I don't want to be in the business of you paying for a freaking course. If you enjoy it and you want more, you can get the Bible study or devotional for it that I'll make alongside it, and you can buy that if you want to. And we already have some clothing items on my Etsy page, but I haven't been like marketing those at all, advertising at all. But all those were made with the old logo as well. I'm not going to get rid of them, but we're going to have some for the new branding. Eventually, I don't know when I'm going to get to that. It's kind of low on my priority list. I really want to get on these other things first. And also, there's a practical aspect of it. I get between 3 to 5 views on these videos, so it'd probably be more effective use of time whenever I get more of a following on here. And then also, I haven't had a video where I've kind of laid out my personal testimony and my faith. I've hit on it a little bit on the God Can Make Use of Chaos, or I don't remember exactly what the title was, but I've touched on it there. But I haven't full on told it before, so I'll do that. That'll be close to the beginning of December. It'll be one of the more upcoming videos. It won't be forever. Anyway. And then, like I mentioned, the Rely on Faith book. That is a group book I'm doing with my mom and my fiance and I think my brother. I'm not sure if he's fully committed to it yet, though. But I'm hoping it'll be out next year. But we'll see. Don't hold me to it. That one's has an asterisk next to it. I'm looking at my strategy board here. So that's what I'm doing. I think that's about it. That's what I got at the moment. So that's the plan we're going with. In 3 months, we'll say a month, we'll reevaluate and see how it is, see what we can tweak, and then not for big changes, and then at a quarter, 3 months, we'll really look at it and be like, okay, is this working? Is this not working? What do we need to change? But anyway, that's it. That's all I got on my mind. Apologize for the content drop this week. I had some other stuff I added to take care of. And next week as well is kind of drains my time. But like I said, you'll get at least Sunday morning coffee and hopefully another Defeating Lust chapter next week. But anyway, I appreciate all of you. I hope you know that. We got a small start, but it's a start. So I appreciate every single one of you who have watched the video, even if it's just my mom watching 5 times. But I love you and I appreciate you. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.